What is up, guys? It's your boy James, aka Triple J 755, aka DC's Batman the Ride James. I'm here with Derek, aka Double D 2781, aka Oscar's Wacky Taxi Derek.
And this is James, aka Triple J 755, aka DC's Batman the Ride James.
And today is a very exciting day.
Yes.
Today we are at. I don't see the name written anywhere, but we are at. Oh, is it here? No, that's the name of a ride. We are at Knoebels Amusement Resort. Woohoo!
Come on, be where the action is. Jump in the car, hop a train, or ride the Whitewater to Knoebels, Pennsylvania's largest free admission amusement park. The attractions are awesome, the action's non-stop, and there's fun for kids of all ages. Knoebels is a great place for camping and picnicking. And if you crave world-class thrills, you've got to fly the Phoenix. But that's not all. Better prepare yourself for the Twister, coming this summer only at Knoebels.
Yes, this is a very interesting park that I haven't looked at too much before coming, so maybe we will be pleasantly surprised with this.
We've really only heard about, like, the rides, so maybe...
We haven't seen the atmosphere
so
yet.
Maybe we'll be pleasantly
And we have a
surprised
very
by-
special nickname for the park. Do you want to hear it, Dirk?
Yes.
It's Knoebels. Nothing against it. We haven't been there yet, so we can't judge it yet. At least for now. And you might be wondering, why is Derek holding my phone? You
And why
might,
is
if you've
James
seen his
holding my
videos,
phone?
you might recognize that phone. Why is he holding my phone? Well, we thought we'd do something interesting
Yes,
today.
we thought we'd switch each other's cameras.
And
what we're
then,
gonna do
that way
is-
all the clips from my video are stored in his
And
system.
what we're gonna do is he's gonna edit my clips that I'm filming with his phone, and he's gonna edit those clips, and then I'm gonna take his clips that he's filming on my phone, and then I'm gonna edit them. and
Which
then
is
we're
why
gonna
this-
send the complete videos to each other and then upload it.
Which is why the general look of the video looks different from my
Yes.
usual Triple J
Mine-
Goes to
mine
Parks
too.
video. It should be a lot of fun. So basically, Derek's credit music is going to play with my talking and vice versa. And he can edit it in whatever way he wants. I won't stop him. He could take the paintings that have the coasters and completely flip them. He could have me say, I'm a stupid poopy head. Oh wait,
I won't do that.
he doesn't have to
Not for
assemble it now because I already said it. I am stupid idiot. Oh, there's another soundbite you can use.
Haha.
Great. So this is a pay for the rides park, which is quite interesting. Waldemir is also
we
like
already
that.
have all that figured out. Which is
We're in a part of Pennsylvania that I don't know much about. We're like in the middle of Pennsylvania.
It's like central Pennsylvania.
Elysburg is somewhere near Williamsport.
Yes.
And let's see how it is. There's Impulse,
There's
which
Impulse,
looks very fun.
Which we like to
Call
call
Impoop. It was the first ride we saw on the way here. We
Yeah, it
went
was the
on a
first
very
ride that we
thin
saw.
road. It was quite stressful to
It
drive on.
was, yes.
Uh,
And then we realized we were on the other side of the parking, so we had to like go along
Uh,
this road and turn around somewhere in that direction,
That's right.
and then turn right.
But it'll be worth it. So right now I'm at 90 credits. No. I just expelled
me.
17 credits.
That's me. I'm at. 90.
Well, I'm holding your iPhone, so
it's not an iPhone; it's a Samsung.
I mean,
but yes.
I
You were
call an
holding my
iPhone
phone.
by instinct. Like how all tissues are Kleenexes or all bandages are Band-Aids like that.
Yeah.
Uh,
that is.
Another one, Photoshop, is actually the name of one brand, not all of it. It's called photo editing. So right now I'm at 107 credits. I haven't ridden a roller coaster since Kennywood. Derek's at 90. He went on some coasters recently. And we are going to redeem our ride all day passes. So we get to ride all the rides you want for one price. It was $45 rather than 55 because we got it during a sale.
Yes.
So
That is
I hope
very
you're
good.
ready. We sure are. Oh, would you look at this, Dirk?
Yes.
It's the Secretary. I like how it's like a wooden house. That's pretty good. It's the Secretary.
Everybody's waiting for Impoop to open.
Yeah. the previous desk wasn't where we redeemed our passes. We have to do it somewhere else. We'll find it. No big deal. So from a distance, this seems like it's a big switchback, but actually there are multiple windows.
That there's a line here, and then the security guards direct you to one of the lines that goes directly into one of the booths. That is very efficient.
It is. Good job, Knoebels. Six Flags, take notes.
Yes.
And
Flags
Cedar Point to an extent because we waited for like an hour to get our fast pass that day.
Yeah,
Wasn't too fun.
that kind of sucked Lester Holt's direction
For 15 minutes. But not getting the pass. That's fine. And then we're going to go to the nearest coaster to here. Could be Impoop. It could be
Phoenix to the trees right there. Do you see that?
No,
I think it's Twister.
no.
But let me see.
I don't know. There's something over there.
Oh, Coaster Studios uploaded apparently. I don't know. I've been looking for 40 years. And there's also a flood sign over there. Some floods got really big.
Yeah, there was like. We'll show it later, but
1972 and 2011. Holy guacamole.
Holy guacamole!
Like, really? How long did it take for the water to drain? Holy penis.
Holy penis!
So we just redeemed a wristband, and there was also a board showing. We also saw a board showing closed rides, and at first I saw on the screen flying.
Yeah, flying. We
It
thought
was something else. It was not flying turns,
thought it
which
was
means
flying
flying
turns.
turns is open.
Flying
That's
turns
never
is
open.
open.
So we're going there. No questions
going there
asked.
right now.
Yes,
right
there it is. Wow, that kind of looks like a lift hill for a different ride at first, but yeah.
There was a train on the lift hill before, so yeah.
And there's a line for it. That's a good sign. So
Yes.
that will be my
cool.
first coaster of 2023. Wild Fuck 2023. But not for long. I also saw some Boy Scouts here.
yes.
Dennis Prager destroys the Guggenheim using Boy Scouts. With angry diatribes about urine and feces. Yes. All right, let's try flying to KSA free. Huh. Okay. Oh, kind of a line to get into the queue line, but and doesn't have the greatest capacity, so but it's open at all. Phoenix. I'm not sure how good the off-ride will be. It's the chain lift launch system. Oh, there we go. Hello there. Subscribe to Jimmy.
Subscribe to Gargano.
Derek just saw a video that appeared on his phone,
I
which is
just
the phone I'm
saw
holding
a
right now.
Notification from Hershey Park enthusiasts that old Wildcat track was used for the entrance to Wildcat's Revenge.
That's so cool. I love that. But here's the weird thing. We were on that piece of track less
We
than
were.
a year ago.
That's
and now
true.
it's scenery.
It is. That is so cool.
It's freaking scenery now. It's kind of weird, but
is.
cool.
That is very
It's a great. It's kind of like Untamed the Wall Beholden and the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, the Incredible Hulk at Islands of Adventure.
Yeah, that's nice when the park shows tribute to their previous attractions, or
Yeah,
at least
like
previous
Alton
tracks.
Towers with their Vekoma corkscrew.
Oh
that
yeah,
used to be there.
corkscrew. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it does.
And
I
just so you
like
know,
there's
that sign there says 30 minutes from this point. I like the signs, but it's way overestimated.
Yeah, it's
We've
way
been waiting for
overestimated.
not even
Like
25 minutes so far.
Yeah.
But not for long.
It's been like 20 minutes,
Yeah.
probably less, since we got
Yeah.
in line.
Although I would much rather have them overestimate than underestimate. You know what?
They are running 3 trains, so that's good.
Yeah. You know what I did before this? I assumed flying turns was going to be closed by default, so it would be no. I just pretended it didn't exist because I heard it was always closed. And now it's open, so we're pleasantly surprised. But not for long. That's so cool. Oh, we get a better view.
Okay, so you know that
There's an on-ride photograph. Look at this photograph! Every time I do it makes me laugh.
Come on, get.
Oh no! Oh no! It broke! The coaster broke!
It block checked.
For those of you who are unfamiliar, a block zone is a section of ride that only one train may occupy at a time. A block zone is to stop a train in case the block zone ahead is still occupied. This is a safety system that prevents roller coaster trains from colliding with one another. Does that mean there's... Oh, another train stopped there.
Oh. Really just set up. That's not good.
This isn't good. We were almost there too.
Yeah, we're like right at the.
Almost there. Raging Cajun closed like this. That
It did, yes.
I am now extremely panicked all of a sudden. We're going to die! Everybody panic! Run for your lives! Oh no! Okay, one of the staff told us it should be opening up shortly.
Yeah, so flying turn should be opening up pretty short.
So I have the cam point up here. Derek, feel free to speed up. Oh, the woman's still on the catwalk. What?
There's a windsock over there.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool.
How about that?
There's somebody else doing that. But it's like.
Oh. Maybe it won't start yet.
Now this one's gonna go. Once that
I missed the... yeah, it stopped because of the block zone. I think the top of that lift hill is the next block break.
Yes.
Yeah! It's a Christmas miracle!
It's a Christmas miracle. Wait, it's the middle of May. It's nowhere near Christmas.
I don't care. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I noticed that this one isn't boring for some reason, and then there's a train behind. But the third train could stop on the final lift hill. That's the red train back there. Red representing the randomly placed landmines. White just because it's football, and green for We had lots of fun with that joke yesterday at the hotel.
Yes.
And this coaster has many colors. So red is supposed to represent the randomly placed landmines. White just because it's football. I am stupid idiot. And green for it was very behind every park trip is some wonderful jokes. By the way, you guys are really going to want to see the next park.
Yes,
just letting you know.
Just letting you know, we're not.
That's
gonna
the only
we're not
detail
gonna
we're
let
going to
know
give you
what
for now.
park we're going to,
No other
but
details begin for
you
now,
will-
at least for now.
You will want to watch the next park trip for sure.
Yes, that's all. So right now it's 1:28, and they said they're closing line because
closed the line.
flying turns is just that broken right now. Maybe it'll open later. I don't know, but
It'll open later,
I was
but-
actually thinking about just leaving right as they said it. And it
Yeah,
was
we
kind of
were.
about time they said, well, it's going to close.
Did you guys enjoy the ride?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we enjoyed the
absolutely.
ride.
So we just got flying turns at Knoebels.
favorite part?
Oh, definitely.
I really liked this bend right here that you can see from the path. Like you're just going down.
People in line that were like around you. There were some pretty interesting characters, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's why I ride the ride.
Yeah.
People that are in line with me.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's quite fun too. I like
So
to
I
make
would
friends
say
in line.
This line was a complete success.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the queue line. My favorite ride at Knoebels.
Is the queue line a credit?
Is the queue line a credit? Well, credits are whatever you want them to be for enthusiasts. So, I don't, but I'm not stopping you either.
Credit a clock.
You got a credit. 108. The flying turns queue line. Now there's a line to leave the queue line. What a disappointing experience when there's a line to leave the ride. That should be flight deck, if we're being honest. So what's next? Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix.
Phoenix, that usually operates. We already spent like 20% of the day on this, so we're going to hurry up. And we don't just want to do other coasters. We want to do some flat rides too.
We want to do some flat rides. It's like Waldemar. It's not all about the coasters.
Yeah, you can easily do all the credits in a day, so don't rush it.
Except for this one.
Well, now we kind of have to rush it because we can't spend another day here. Another group said, we'll try again tomorrow. Benefits of living in the area, I guess.
Yeah.
It sucks.
On Lester Holt's direction for 50 minutes.
It sucks in it operating and then going and then it being closed. I got my hopes up too early. Oh, some people are leaving there. That's a possibility. Okay, well let's please try again later. Maybe we'll fix
Hopefully
it.
it'll open later.
And if not, well, that's one less credit we have to take care of. And seeing the park as it is now, I wouldn't mind going again someday. It seems like a cute little park.
There's some maintenance people doing stuff up there.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, maintenance people. You do good work. It must be hard work. No.
Yes.
All right. Next, we'll go to Phoenix.
Yes.
We thought of a bathroom / sex theme name for every.
Do you think they located the problem up there? Is that where the problem is?
I won't rely on that. I mean, maybe they did. We have a history
He's got a
of
tool in his hand.
we have a history of leaving a queue line when it's closed and then it immediately opens again.
Yeah, that's happened a lot.
It happened to Raptor at Cedar Point, but I'm happy for the other people who get to ride it, I guess. All right, here's my 200th subscriber. Right here, we met. Oh yeah, I now have 201. I refreshed it, and I have 200.
I'm getting my parents!
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, they have maps. I would like a map eventually.
Yes.
There we go.
Phoenix. We go there next.
Yeah, it's very sucky that we didn't get to ride, but I don't really have time to be angry right now. I just want to ride stuff.
wanna ride coasters.
Roller coaster, fun, wee. As I was saying before, we have a funny themed name for every single possible coaster we can ride.
do.
This is Phoenix.
And then there's
Oh, it's a dog. Bork. Bork, bork.
wow, this line is huge for Phoenix.
I don't see any train on the track. I don't see any track on site. What's the wait from this point? I don't know what to do here. Do you want to ride it or wait to see if it gets better?
I mean, we could try and wait for it. Go.
Let's just see. Maybe it has a short queue line. I had to put my battery onto my phone, and Derek got scared. So apparently this is an Ace Coaster landmark.
Yes.
Wow, I like riding. East Coaster landmarks. That's very cool. I asked someone who just rode how long they wait, and she said 15 to 30 minutes. So if that's the case, I'm fine with that.
Mine is actually moving a lot faster than I thought it would, even with
this
one
is
train off.
interesting right here. Well, that's interesting.
Oh,
Look at this.
it's the Golden Ticket Awards.
El Toro's 2 and Phoenix is 1.
Where's Ghost Rider? Ghost Rider's 13.
Gold Striker, Ghost Rider 13. And by the way, you have a shirt of a famous wooden coaster. I have the shirt of a couple of famous coasters. Here's El Toro. And we're going to ride a famous wooden coaster.
How about that?
How about? Yeah. Feel free to pause it if you want to take a look at this.
Relocated.
And it even shows the manufacturer.
Wow, that's awesome.
Wow, Din has one
But just
entry, and it's the
because
best.
They didn't make it. They relocated it.
Right. So they assembled it here. I don't count them as a manufacturer. It's like saying RMC made El Toro. No, they constructed it.
They built it, but they did not make it.
And here's the
Here's
map.
the map.
We are
2022.
2022. Oh, that's the difference between the wristbands. Okay, there's one switchback. We can do this.
Okay,
Sure.
we can do this.
So we go down and up, and we go to station.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do this. On the first job, I was actually did. First job, I actually did. Sky Rush is so. I once went to a restaurant in Erie called The Storming Crab, and people wrote the Among Us characters everywhere.
They have the second train for Phoenix right
Yeah,
here.
use it. It's a Saturday.
It's a
Quite
Saturday.
busy
They should
too.
very much
Use it. I mean, it's fast enough already. Could be even faster. So we just got off Phoenix at Knoebels. This is a very famous wooden coaster. Some people, one person in line said it was better than Ghost Rider. Well, I'll let Derek explain that in his video, but what do I think of Phoenix?
Personally, I don't think so. I think Ghost Rider has more intense moments.
It is quite good though.
It has a lot of airtime. That's what
Better than Comet at Hershey Park. There,
yeah,
I
way
said it.
better.
I said it.
Yes, absolutely, without question.
Is it better than Steel Vengeance though?
Yes. Maybe. No.
It still is very good.
But when I ride this, I'm not looking for Steel Vengeance. I'm looking for a classic wooden. I keep forgetting that's relocated. That was quite smooth.
The buzz bars are fantastic. You literally get stand-up
Every
time.
single hill, you're up in the sky. My favorite
Yes.
was on the final part of where it's straight. When you're on a hill that's right below the lift hill. That's my favorite moment of air time.
Oh yeah.
But up to the first turnaround, that's quite a good moment too. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Very good.
This coaster definitely deserves the praise it gets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm
that is
happy
very-
to call this my first credits of 2023 and the first coaster of 2023. Man, after all the videos I have to make, the swears video is going to be complicated.
Oh my god, yeah.
Worth it.
Whoever is editing this, James, put in a compilation of all the swear words I've said right now. And I'll do it for yours as well.
Thank cockballs. The direction penis. Fuck.
Direction.
Cockball. 3. All right, we would love to ride again, but the line is even longer than. They are doing 2 trains though. We had to wait for an extra 2, not 2. Why did I say 2? 10 minutes because they were releasing another train, which I'm happy for the people behind us. It's worth an additional 10 minutes if it means the rest of it is half. What? Are you alright?
I smell whoosh.
Oh no! Oh, I like these pendulum rides. Yeah. So I'm at 108 now. I want it to be my 110th. So what should we do until then?
Twister? Twister's not too far. It's right over there.
Then we shall. I just had a realization.
What is it?
I think this is an exact clone of Ravine Fire 3 at Waldameer.
I don't think so. Because you see the second hill there?
Yeah.
It's not exactly the same on Ravine Fire 3, it's more
Oh, it
flat.
goes over the queue line, and there's like a little shed there.
But I mean, it does go
What's in the
over-
shed? A queue line.
What's in the shed? A queue line. A brake run, a drop track, an LSC launch.
I think it's a block zone.
For those of you who are unfamiliar, a block zone is a section of ride that only one train may occupy at a time.
You said that ride was in Planet Coaster?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
It's called Zozo.
It's very similar to Ravine Fire 3 though.
It is. It's by the same manufacturer, ENF Milo.
Right. And there's a boat ride underneath that. That's kind of cool. It's in a canal. So we're getting a little bit pissed right now because we were next in line for Cosmos Curves when there was like an error and they had to close the ride. But kids' rides are kind of reliable. They don't have many moving parts.
Yeah. What is with that?
For flying turns, I can understand, but Cosmos Curves?
So stuck in focus.
I'm starting to wonder if this trip is cursed. First we went all the way to the Funplex for no reason, and then we wasted an hour and a half for flying turns and then Cosmos Curves. But we're going to go to Twister. Coaster Studio. At Lazy Road Phoenix. Yeah, that alone is worth like half the admission, if you ask me. We're going to ride. We're going to ride Titster. Coaster Studios actually said that he prefers Titster over Peanuts. Off-ride. Noise. Holy penis.
Brainstorm to make your motherfucking brain warm. A strange form.
There's so much going on here. Got it. That's a huge drop. Might be taller than Phoenix's. I mean, this is listed as extreme on RCDB. Yeah, I look forward to it. You go ahead, us. I look forward to it. station weight.
Station weight.
We can basically,
Let's go back.
yes.
Back row.
And then if you want to rewrite, front. Let's go.
Hold up. This isn't a Six Flags park. Get that out of here.
Okay, so we just got off Twister at Knoebels. Twister at Knoebels. When we were leaving the station, we were in the 11th row of the blue ding train. Yeah, it's this one. They're nailing the operation. Such, like, I barely put the phone down for the off-ride when that train went. Oh, quick
I
Thomas
got
break.
7 Mac 11s, about 8 38s, 9 9s, 10 Mac 10s, 6 double N. You can't touch my riches, even if you had MC Hammer and the 357 bitches. Biggie Small.
Bork! No, we're not allowed to stand on the ramp, apparently. So, when we were leaving the station, I said, Six Flags, we're fun. Now, for the oncoming rider, for the new rider, there's a lot going on with this coaster. There's just track everywhere. And it's definitely more intense than Phoenix. It is. The turn after the first lift, though, it should really be banked. I wish it was banked, but it wasn't comfortable. When we were at the top of that hill, I did my regular "Here Comes" speech. But wait, that's not the drop. We have to turn around first. Later on. So it turns around a little bit, then comes the big drop. Like, okay, ready for the jump? The first time I saw that Elto Ryan's video when he went to Hershey Park in July. Yes, it's a pretty good ride. It's rough but not uncomfortable. I mean, it's not a rough ride, it's just rougher. This retracking here probably did a lot of good. I'm glad they did the retracking here. It seems like it would be the rough part. Great. So, do I like it more than Phoenix? No. This one has like, on paper, it's like bigger and taller, so it should be ranked higher, but
I like Phoenix more just because of like all the airtime.
I like airtime more than intensity, but this is still a solid.
Right.
Want to go again for the front? I wouldn't mind.
Sure.
This is quite a cool fact right here. This is based on the original Mr. Twister at Elysburg Gardens. I was wondering if the names were related.
That's why
Now
it's called
the current
Twister.
Elysburg Gardens has Twister 2.
And now it's
Is this
Twister 3.
basically the same ride? I mean, it's not the same ride, but
I doubt it.
like Zip and
But
Pippin
that'd
at
be
Bay
really
Beach.
cool.
That used to be at that part. Right. That's quite an interesting fact. And they had a solid ride here. Alright, so we just got off Twister again. This time in the third row, like near the front, in the red train. And we sat on the opposite sides of the train as we did previously. It was about the same. Red representing the randomly placed landmines. White just because football. And green for Not so I'm at 109 now, although that was true last time I wrote it. Derek's at 92. You're getting close to 100. Have you realized that?
Yeah, I am.
What's going to be your 100th credit? Like, when we predict it, it almost never becomes exactly right, but you only need to make like one more plan
I do, yeah.
to get 100. How cool is that?
I don't have anything lined up as far as I'm aware, so yeah, we'll see.
We'll just have to see how it goes. Now we're going to go on although first I'm going to use the bathroom. That's all.
We're gonna use Taco Bell.
I really like vertical lifts, but is that a beyond vertical drop? I love beyond vertical drops.
I think it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means, do you know what that means? It
Yes,
means
I know what that means.
you're.
Hang on.
Oh.
Coming
soon. I swear I saw that in the play, but I can't prove it.
That your gravitational
Gravitational acceleration vector is behind the normal force vector. We have to move on. The brakes are so quiet.
Alright.
So we just got off Impoop at Knoebels. There's the photo here. No peeking.
We're not allowed to look.
Well, you can look, you just can't show it.
Oh, there we are.
Look at this photogram. Every time we do it, it makes me. Oh. Yeah, that one. Well, the screen is near. Oh. For a second, I thought you were going to buy ours. Well, that's okay. Oh, you can get a souvenir frame. That's something. It's $30, but for a very special ride, you might. Alright, so what do I think of Impulse? I love the Virgil chain. The first thing I noticed about the ride was the Fahrenheit roller coaster.
And then drop down.
Was amazing. Or is it? I liked the Virgil chain lift, but there was no airtime. Well,
because there wasn't one.
my favorite part of the ride is probably the vertical chain lift.
Yes.
Actually, my favorite's probably the zero-G roll. The strength is pretty good. It was a lap bar, no seatbelt. It kind of felt like the vertical chain lift.
The strength is fantastic. I just felt like.
And the positive, like we were doing like a serious business being posed, like they used to do in the Rage comics when the guy was just looking at something on the computer. It's like that, but with two arms. Like we have a phone now, so we can't do it exactly. It's like this. We were doing that. It was quite funny to try and do, but when the positives came when we left the lift hill, I was just forced into my restraint. It was quite interesting. There was a bit of a rattle.
Yeah,
to
there was.
The ride.
I noticed that.
But that's okay.
That's all right.
We should get lunch now, and then afterwards, I really hope I can find an outlet because my phone that Derek has is about to run out. So it's kind of an emergency. So I've only been using it to make videos. So Impulse, it's a good ride. I like it more than Twister, but of course it's not as good as Phoenix. It's probably more intense than Twister, but I'm not too sure. So I'm getting hungry. It's about halfway through. So let's find something to eat. So Derek and I are at a restaurant-style place at the park called the Alamo. Yeah, and even before I order, I was like, I know where we're going to go to eat next time we're here. If you weren't in a hurry, I wouldn't mind. There's so many things.
Very good.
I got a Reuben. It's not here yet, as well as chicken wings. We thought we would do the video early, so when it arrives, you can just eat it, and then we'll have more time for rides. Derek got...
I got fried pickles and a burger that's coming soon.
Noise. And we had a very funny discussion. I was telling Derek an instruction for the editing. He has a different meme, not meme, but like credit music when it's a milestone, and I consider 110 to be a milestone, which for me is Impulse. And I was telling, I have 110 coaster enthusiasts, and he was saying, what's the next meme number? And I said, well, there's 161 because that's Mean Streak's drop. But then I guess the next one is 340, which is 34 stories. I have 11 stories of coaster credits.
And I said I have 90.
90 stories? Okay. What is it with these credits you're pulling out of your You know where? 90 credits, 900 coaster credits. I wish. And then I said, unironically, even Kinagawa only has 400 400
Wait, that's on your shirt.
that's right actually. Kinagawa is 450 stories. 4,500 feet. I wish. A mile tall roller coaster.
Holy guacamole.
Holy guacamole. So, we have some rolls here. So, without further ado, let's eat. So Derek and I thought of a plan.
Oh, wow, I just realized. Look at this.
What?
Look at this on my pants.
Derek and I made a plan. Well, it was mostly me, but he approved it. And so as a park employee, if I'm in line when the park closes, do I still get to ride? And she said yes. So we're going to get into line for flying turns exactly at 7:55, but not for long. How about that? Just so we're not denied a ride, and that because if we got in now and had to wait another hour before it closes, that we lost a time where we could otherwise be queuing for lines.
Yes, exactly.
But instead, if we got into it at 8, best case scenario, oh, I love that powder candy. I'm definitely going to buy one if I can. Best case scenario, we ride at 8:30, and then we arrive a little bit late to our next hotel, but that's okay. And that's what we're here for. More talk time. Oh, and there's that log flume looks like it slaps.
If we have time, we might go on that.
Yeah, we only have 3 coasters to go. We can do this. Okay, we can do this.
Okay, we can do this.
Bork! So that's my plan. And until then, we're gonna ride Black Diamond, maybe cause those curves. And then we definitely want to ride Phoenix again. We probably won't do many flat rides, if any at all. But you know what? We're probably gonna be back here again. And that way we might have 1 credit to get. And then the rest of the day is just do whatever you want. I love those park trips where there's no pressure to do anything.
Oh my goodness.
And it's one of the downsides of being enthusiast. Oh. Never mind. We ride on Phoenix instead.
Well, hang on.
Let's investigate first. Alright, we went to investigate, and the station is like right here. It's like kind of like Wacky Shack style, where you can see it from the outside. And so this line looks long, but it's like the only chunk. And who knows, they're quite good at operation, so we'll see how it goes. So now we'll wait in line for Black Diamond.
Yes.
And I'll put this away to save Derek's battery. You know, I don't know anything about this ride at all.
Neither do I.
Nothing. Anything could happen there. Could there be a drop track?
Yeah, I don't know anything about this ride. So there could literally be anything in here.
We have no way to know. But not for long.
There could be an LSM launch. There could be a drop track. There could be a block zone.
My favorite thing, or. I know what's in Black Diamond. I forgot already.
A chain lift launch system.
Oh, I remember.
Wait,
I remember.
That's right there.
Oh, dang it. I know what's going to be in the building of Black Diamond. Straight track.
Yeah.
Superman style straight track. That's one of my favorite things.
That's one of my favorite things.
Someday we should write.
Few of my favorite things.
Someday we should write a parody of that with like joke things that we actually don't like.
Yes.
With SLCs, straight track, things like that. And you could say it's in the perspective of Six Flags. Or us sarcastically.
Yes.
All right, let's go. All right, we just got off. What should be the meme name for this? Black Dick
Black Dickman.
at
yes.
Knoebels. So we just got Black Dick,
Yes.
which was more of a dark ride than a
more
roller
of a
coaster,
dark
but
ride than a roller coaster,
RCTB lists it as a roller coaster.
And there was also a.
Yeah, this is a coaster that I didn't know anything about. So if you'd like to not get spoiled, go to whatever time is on the screen so you can skip to it.
Go to this.
But for those of you who already rode it or don't care if it's spoiled, please continue. So there was a lot of scenery there, lots of moving parts, very creepy things like skeletons on minecart.
Explosions.
We saw a skeleton on the first chain lift launch system, and then we said on the first top was actually Black Diamond.
Dick.
What?
Hey.
Hey!
How's it going?
It's a Vince!
Will you guys get back to the foreign turret?
Not yet. We're going to do that at just before the park closes for the day. So that way we wait in line after we aren't allowed to get into lines anymore, because you're allowed to get into line at 8, but if you're in the line when the park closes. So we thought that would give us some extra time, and if it breaks, it will have the pain because we didn't lose any other potential with it. So that's our plan. After this, we're going to re-ride Phoenix, this time in the back.
We're gonna do that now. Good luck.
Thanks. They knew me by name. They remembered. So, what did I think of Black Dickman? Through-wise, there were 2 good drops. And it's kind of like a wild mouse, and it does use gravity, so yeah, I'm willing to call it a coaster.
Technically, it is a roller coaster.
It reminded me a lot of Wacky Shack at Waldemere Park, kind of. I kind of wish like the turns were more sudden, or there were more sudden drops. Like if this was a wild mouse, it would work pretty well.
It would work.
But I think it's a wooden coaster.
No.
The minecarts are cool. You take your loose articles with you.
Yeah, you take
and
bags and stuff with you, which is kind of interesting.
Right. Although I had almost a heart attack trying to find my phone because I couldn't find it immediately. But what happened is it fell through an unsealed part to another pocket. That was so scary. Yeah. As for my Beyond Black Diamond, it's good for what it is. Although from when we went into line until we were done riding it, 42 minutes. It's only
42 minutes.
1 hour and 42 minutes. We still do have 2 credits to get, and we also want to try Log Flume. But we have time.
I saw barely anybody on Phoenix's train, and the switchbacks look completely empty.
So even if they're doing only one train,
too long to ride this.
Yeah, and if you ask me, best ride in the park.
Yes, at least for now.
At least for now.
But it's probably gonna stay that way.
At least for now.
For long.
But what road do we get? The back?
Back or the front?
Alright, so we just got off Phoenix, this time in the far back instead of the far front. It was a station wait with 2 train ops. So, there's a model here.
Oh wow!
I want to take a look at that. What do I think of the back? It's quite something. It's so.
It feels a lot more intense than the front. I think the front is for airtime, the back is for intensity.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
You're like launched into your restraint.
Yeah, and it started to like kind of hurt. It was so wild, kind of like the front of Phantom's Revenge.
Yeah.
Oh, this must be the model coaster. Wow, that's quite something. Woo! Benton State Alumni Day. Cool. That was a fun ride. I would say I like the front more, but any row I could say it's going to be a wonderful ride.
Yes.
While going down the first chop, we were saying, ready for a jump?
So we're like really close to the station, and I'm really hoping that it doesn't break down.
Knock on wood. Oh. So Derek reminded me of something. We were hoping to get the very back of Knoebels curves. And he reminded me that I actually got the far... No, wait, he got the far back.
I got the far back on Routine Flyer 3.
Back when we were there in June.
Yes.
You remember that? And now he's letting me take the far back because we like to make things equal.
Communism.
With the two idiots. We like to make things equal. Like, if you sat on the right last time, I sit on the right next time. Communism with the two idiots. With the two idiots. Alright, we just got off of Cosmos Curves at Knoebels. Yeah, that was quite an interesting kiddie coaster. It's probably the most intense kiddie coaster I've ever ridden.
Yeah, I'll agree with you. It is pretty intense. It actually has some airtime.
Yeah, it kind of did, like on that two of the hills.
On that one hill.
Right after the jump.
Yes.
And you actually kind of want to use the restraint to dig yourself into the seat. Otherwise, the sides kind of hurt.
Yeah, it does kind of hurt.
Well, if you're adults, I guess. We are two grown men. You are partially educated. I am fully educated.
Yes.
And we were just that determined to ride a kiddie coaster. How much shame do you have?
0.
Goose egg.
How about you?
Goose egg. None. 0. Not. 9.
N-O. Nada. 9.
Yeah, that's basically all I have to say. Is it better than Woodstock Express Seapoint? No.
Is it better than Vapor Trail for me? Nah. Don't think so.
That's probably the best kiddie coaster in the world.
I think Vekoma makes the best kiddie coasters, although they're kind of family coasters.
Yeah, but you might be right about that.
We don't have to talk about that.
Yes. Okay, now we have to do another flying turns check. That's like the toughest credit to get in my life. Oh. All right. Well, at least we found out whether or not flying turns is open or not. We went here to get the answer, and there was one employee coming down the exit ramp, and he said it's closed for a day. Well, at least we know we don't have to worry about it. And now, since you have all the credits, the next hour, you can just do whatever. I guess so. I appreciate
maybe rewrites.
I appreciate them being safe over letting us ride it, of course. And I'm guessing maybe when this happens, the uppers are usually ones who get yelled at, but we don't yell at the uppers. It's not their fault. They don't want it to be broken.
Yeah, exactly.
So instead, I thanked him for his work.
Is always the #1 priority at amusement parks.
Yes, absolutely. Although I really wish we could have gone on but
that gives us a reason to come back.
it's only like
Kind of like X2 and Tatsu being close to me. We're trying to
it's only like 1 hour away from Hershey Park. I can probably come here again.
Unlike Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Well, that's not Six Flags Magic Mountain's fault, is it?
Well, yeah, you're right.
Or is it? Let's see where the exact block zone begins. Oh, maybe over there. It's a dive machine. People are stuck there. It was broken when we got here, but there's so much water here.
One block zone. Look at that.
That must be where the block zone is. For those of you who are unfamiliar, a block zone is such a ride. Only one train may occupy at a time at the end of a block zone. Presented by Pepsi Cola. Oh, dang. No further. No kidding. It opened as soon as we got here. I was going to get some powdered candy.
I am the log flume walker.
I am the waterman. I don't want to be the waterman anymore. Wait, remember we did that on our first day of the Cedar Point trip? I forgot about that. We didn't have it on video.
What?
No.
I got a little bit.
That's what she said. Silence. All right. We just got off the log flume at Knoebels. I actually don't. We'll find out eventually. But watch this. Look, it's going to be Steel Vengeance. Oh dear. Not again. Like, look, maybe this will be a better example. The logs are literally Steel Vengeance on its opening day. Watch. Watch very carefully. Oh dear. Hurry. Get going. Going. Boop.
You abandoned me. How dare you?
I was just trying to get the log bumping into the... Oh no. Derek reminded me of that. On the way to our first modern visit at Hershey Park, we had to film something for 1.16, which involved me looking to the left saying, oh dear, and then crash. Not again. Not again. Okay. Oh, there it is. No picking. I like that. I actually do. That is pretty good. If I had a bigger budget, I would buy that. Wait, no, that's not us. No, the left was us. They get the same color pictures.
I'm just over here like, this is the best method.
That's even better. Yeah, and now I want to buy some powdered candy because it is delicious. Eat barnacle chips, they're delicious. All right, Derek and I did something interesting. We just went on the flyer ride next to Flying Turns. It was quite a fun ride, I loved it.
Yes, it was very fun.
But we were worried that we were going to run out of time. We wanted a evening ride on Phoenix, but we didn't know if we were going to make it. However, even if the Flyers was our last ride of the day, I'll consider that good finale because we got some ideas for a filming project we're going to do eventually.
Yes, we got some lots about stuff.
We were able to joke about a couple things, but he really wanted a ride on the front of Phoenix.
Yes, and so I'm glad that we could get another
And then, while the ride was stopped and while we were waiting to try to get off, Derek prepared Ruin without my knowledge, and then as we were trying to head over to
I was playing
Phoenix,
Ruin as we
playing
were
Ruin.
running.
And you know what I said? I said, we're going to die. Everybody panic, run for your lives, or no. But we made it. Had it's been closed for a day though, at least it meant we got to play Hyper Fun. But we are next, so I better put this way. No phones on the ride.
No phones on the ride.
No.
Put this shit away.
This is a long tunnel. I'm holding it very carefully. Kind of does, now that you think of it. They both look great. The brakes are kind of on a curve.
They are.
Hello.
Alright, so we just got off Knoeb.
Well, not the last for the entire park, but
our
Knoeb. Our Knoeb.
Last ride of the night on Phoenix.
That's right. Last ride of the night.
Is it Knoeb or Knoeb?
Knoeb, because that's how Phoenix is pronounced. It's not Phoenix, it's Phoenix. Ah, close. We got there with like 2 minutes to spare.
Just 2 minutes.
Just 2 minutes to spare. Now that the park is closed, we're going to head back to our car and we're going to stay at another hotel for our next park visit.
For our next park visit. What is it? We're not sure exactly.
Well, I don't know. Tune in for it. If you're watching my video, it will be 6 days from now at 9 p.m. I don't know when this is going to be uploaded, so whatever weekend it is that you're watching this on release, it's at least we got off rides of it. It's quite cool.
Minimally. We didn't get one from here, which kind of...
It's a passion project for Knoebels, so I'm sure it's here for the long run.
Yeah.
And I would love to go to this park, not just because I missed flying turns, but because there's so much to do here. We did get all of the open credits. That's fun. We didn't do as many flat rides as we did, and I started to realize maybe this was kind of overkill in terms of an investment, because I don't think we went on $45 a ride. Yeah, the pass here for all the rides, it's kind of expensive.
It is, but it's still better than Adventure Shit USA because the rides are actually good.
And you don't have to pay like $8 per person per ride. It's more like $3 if you're doing the ticket system.
Phoenix is $4.50. Wild West Express was $8. And if you already have a sound clip of the chain lift launch system, what are you doing there? You need to get out as soon as possible. I mean, I'm sure Adventure Park USA is fun for some people, so if you enjoy it, great. Please do go there. If you
but
enjoy it, you can go there.
We won't be joining you anytime soon. So,
at least for now.
there's lots of things to do here. It has a good atmosphere, and a couple of things happened that we were disappointed with, but it's a nice park. It is. Derek said it kind of feels like a permanent fair, and I'll love to come back here again someday. Yeah, and that time, if I could just get flying turns out of the way.
If we can still get Dillwood, I am still interested in that. So maybe we'll try and see if we can still.
There's also a nice creek. Actually, it looks kind of nice from this camera.
Creek by creek.
Suck my dick. Overall, that was a fun day, and I look forward to our next park too. We saw some interesting things. Phoenix was an amazing ride. My second favorite is probably Impoop, followed by Titster, and then Black Diamond, Diamond, and then Cockmosker. Cosmo apparently is the bear that is the mascot of this park. We're going on a bullshit hunt.
We're going on a bullshit hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a horrible day. We're scared.
Quick! Get out! Get out of here!
Here's one thing I noticed. That kind of looks like RMC track right here from a distance.
Yeah.
Don't you agree? Oh, like, look at that.
There's a train.
I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8, 38s, 9, 9, 10 Mac 10s. The shits never end. You can't touch my riches. Even if you had MC Hammer and the 357.
And there's another thing about Phoenix I have to talk about, which is on our second ride. So not the ride that just happened, but the previous one when we were in the back. Okay then. I was telling Derek, in the tunnel I noticed, wait, I'm not restrained, and I was told Derek, I thought they forgot to check my restraint, but then I realized that it had a buzz bar. That's the only restraint. Just don't be an idiot and stand up. Just don't
Honestly,
be.
it's hard to not stand up because the airtime is that strong.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, don't stand up on purpose. Please don't. But it kind of pushes you into the sky.
It does.
It's amazing. And then, as a joke on the third ride, I said, "Oh no, they forgot to check my seatbelt." This is a good off-ride op. When I was in line for Impulse, I told Derek, this is my first Gerstlauer Eurofighter or Infinity coaster.
But no, it's a Zero Tower coaster.
Oh.
I almost said Zero Tivoli coaster when I told him that.
No! It's more intense than that.
Not correct.
Yeah, so I guess I'm a GP now.
Don't worry, we're both GP. We're both GP together.
Yay! We kind of had a late lunch. By the time we were done with our lunch, it was kind of dinner time. But it was our second meal of the day. I had some cheese and crackers for breakfast. It was amazing. And so, I don't really need a dinner. I mean, we might have some snacks when we get to the hotel for the next park. And overall, we had a sufficient day. Actually, more than sufficient. It was fun. It was fun. We did some cool things, cool rides, and some very friendly people.
Yes, shout out to all the people
Like, I got to meet my 200th subscriber before she even subscribed at Knoebels of all places.
How about that?
Whoa, that is craziness to me. Didn't think that would happen. That was quite fun. I might buy something, but I'm saving most of the souvenir budget for the next park.
Yes.
Yeah, so I might do that very quickly. I love how Dippin' Dots includes sales tax in the price.
Yes.
That's so good, especially for people who pay in cash, although we paid with card, but for people paying cash, it's like, I never liked that, even as a kid. I used to get $1 worth of souvenirs and it'd be $1.06.
That is socialism.
It is socialism. Socialism is when you pay more money than you're supposed to. Therefore, it's socialist.
Even though that's technically capitalism, but for our our standards, it is socialism.
Yes, we call anything we don't like socialist.
I got ultimate brownie
Long
bag,
story why.
And he got
I got cotton candy. Dippin' Dots very good ice cream. We thought we'd get something for the road. It was open.
And
I made a
tried-
joke. We tried to go to
but it was closed.
next to the loaf of bread, but it was closed. Is the Dippin' Dots open? I think the Dippin' Dots cart guy will know.
Yeah.
The Dippin' Dots guy told me. So let's go there.
Wait a minute.
We have Dippin' Dots. All right, so we're going to get out of here. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Post your comments below on your thoughts on this video. And do me a favor and be sure to give this video a big ol' thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, be sure to subscribe. A shout out goes to all those who provide photos for this video. If you'd like to see one of your photos in one of my videos, check out the description for further instructions. If you'd like to go more in depth with Triple J 755 or Double D to 781, like my Facebook page for interactive discussions and behind the scenes footage. You can also follow me on Twitter. Until next time, idiots. Until next time. I almost said a shout out goes to all those who provide block stones. Well, for those of you who provide block stones to me, thank you as well. Okay, that's it. Video's over. We are leaving the park. There's nothing else to do here. Now go. Beat it. Get lost. Scram. Or you can rewatch the video if you want. I'm alright with that.